Hello everyone's. I am here for my review of Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 12, Episode 18. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you a family member, you one of my peoples, welcome back. Now I'm going to just go ahead and get this on out there. If in the next few months y'all see me sneeze, cough, or sniff, just know it is your girl's allergies. This time of year, I'm always getting sick, and then that's topped with allergies because the weather is changing, going from hot to cold to hot to cold, or cold to hot to cold to hot, and your girl's body just trying to keep up, so I'm getting sick. And Colin is waiting outside my door like I owe it money. So if anytime in the next 2 months you see me sneeze, cough, or sniffle, just know that it's allergies combined with the change of weather, combined with, you know, the daylight savings time, and it's throwing off my, my sleep pattern. Just want to let y'all know that, because I know I'm going to be doing some sniffling, because it is so much pollen outside right now. It is ridiculous. But on back to the review. Now, last week, I did not mention how I could see both Nene and Kenya's side. Like, that last, little clip when Nene just went off and, totally bumped Kenya. I could see both their sides. Because if I've, tried to, have a conversation with you, I didn't ask you how you doing, and then you turn around and thank everybody who has been concerned about her, including Marlo, who you know don't like you. And you don't say thank you, don't mention my name as one of the people you like, I thank you for your concerns. Yeah, I'm going to feel some type of way. And then I done reached out several times with you. I done said I would like to fellowship with you. And then you like, nah, I'm going to bed. That's all you need to tell me. I'm not going to go any further than see how you doing and making sure you straight. But then on the other side, I can also see Kenya. If I'm in my feelings right now about anything, I just don't want to talk right now. That's just point blank simple. Just let me sit here and simmer in my feelings until I get it all under control. I don't want to talk right now. Just let me be. And then once I get out of my feelings, then I may be wanting to talk. So I can see where they was both coming from. But anyways, Candy invites the ladies to her baby shower. And she said this is going to be a co-ed baby shower. Y'all can bring y'all spouses if you would like. And she's going to have her surrogate there. Now, since the surrogate is in, the management business, she's thinking about hiring her to, come and work in one of her businesses. You can come and manage that. And she even thinks about, staying in contact with the lady after she has the baby. I was like, different strokes for different folks. Some people, I just want to, go with you to doctor's appointments, be there with you when you had a baby, and then we go our separate ways. But Candy, she's a different type of person. Cynthia over talking about how Mike wants to have more kids. Now, Cynthia 52 years old. Now, she's still having her monthly cycle, so it's not completely out of the ordinary. And she over talking about there's other people out here having babies when they're 50. But being 50 as opposed to being in your 20s and 30s, that's a whole other thing. When you in your 20s and 30s, you have more energy to run after a baby. Because once a baby starts crawling, they are in everything. At this moment, my little cousin, he just turned 1 in January, and he is everywhere. When he's over my grandma's house, he's in the bathroom, he's trying to unplug things. She got a little what-not shelf that he's forever trying to take things down. He in her pots and pans. He's throwing stuff in the trash, and she may not know that he done thrown in the trash. He everywhere. I know that from my nephews. And then my brother tried to be smart and get a little, y'all remember how on the Rugrats, Tommy and them had that little gate? My brother bought something like that, but this was round, in the hopes of getting my nephew to just stay put so he could stay out of stuff. And within an hour, he figured out how to get out of it. He got out of it, come walking up to me and my mama like this is what he's supposed to be doing. We put him back in there, he get back out. And when my brother come home, why ain't he in his plaything? Well, because he didn't already escaped twice. You wasted your money, so you might as well take that back to Kids R Us and get your money back. that thing was not containing him. So, long story short, when you in your 20s and 30s, that is a whole nother thing as opposed to when you in your 50s trying to take care of a baby. Now, granted, you got the money where you can have a babysitter or you can have a nanny if you choose to, but I'm just saying, it's a lot different when you in your 20s and 30s as opposed to being in your 50s trying to take care of a baby. Now, the ladies, they go out to lunch, and the lunch will be served on a crane 100 feet in the air. Now, I done already told y'all several of the times that your girl don't really do heights like that. I will get on a plane because if I want to go visit my mama, I don't want to sit in a car for 13 hours going from Houston, Texas to Columbus, Georgia. I just don't want to do that. I learned a long time ago that 9 hours is my limit. After 9 hours, I'm ready to pull my hair out. I'm ready to roll out of the car because I just can't do it. I just cannot do it. It's just driving, just riding that long ride. It's just not for you, girl. I don't like it. I would rather get on a plane for 2 hours and fly to Atlanta and then take another hour and a half and then drive to Columbus. I would rather do that. But, you know, the whole time on the plane, I'm stiff as a board. Always nervous and all those things. Like, and don't let no turbulence come along. Like, I'm telling y'all, I was leaving Atlanta and it was a night flight, and I was in the seat, like one of the exit seats, which I don't like because I don't have a tray right there to put my drink and my snacks on or to lay my phone on so I can listen to music or watch it, whatever I'm doing. I don't like that because it's just, granted, you get a lot of leg room, but I don't like that. We flying, we like 5 minutes out of flying, and the plane just does this. We was here, and it went here. When I tell you I grabbed, and I know grabbed is not a word, but that was what I was doing, holding on to that doggone elbow armrest, and then it did it again. So I'm over here like, nah, bro, this is not what we doing. Flight attendant's like, y'all scared of this? Yes, I'm scared of that because I've never experienced a plane dropping like that. No, can't do it, don't want to do it, not even a little bit. So, long story short, I don't think I could have gone up there. But like the person serving the food was just in the middle, you know, flipping over and just the cooking and serving like this was nothing. I would have been Nene. No, I would have been Nene because I would have got on it. But Nene, she over there like, I can't lean back because if I lean back, something gonna happen. See, that's my mind thinking. If somehow y'all was able to get me on this thing and it just lifted up without me knowing, and I would have been like, we can't move too much because if we move, it's gonna tilt and it's gonna mess some things up. I know that's not logical thinking. But we not logical thinking. When you scared, you not thinking logically. Like on that episode of The Golden Girls when they was on the plane. They just wanted to sit there. And they said, if you talk, that'll make the plane move. I know that's not how planes work. But when you scared, you not thinking right. Now, Kenya, she over here being shady towards Cynthia and her knowledge of wine and what foods and what wines go good together. Now, she already started off because Cynthia was like, ooh, this wine is really, really good. It's delicious, Portia. And Kenya over there talking about some, how delicious can it be when they came up with a screw-off bottle. Like, first of all, expensive does not mean good and cheap does not mean bad. Some of the best restaurants have the most raggedy setup in there. There is a place here in Houston, Texas called Chicken Plus. They have some good chicken. But the seats there is all raggedy. It's like a hole-in-the-wall place. But the chicken is good. Frenchies. It's not a high upscale place, but they have some good fried chicken and some good French fries. It was so good that I was going so much that the lady there who works there knew what I was going to order before I said it. I go up there. I'm standing in line. I'm waiting. I step up and she said, you want some 3 wings and fries? And I just laughed because she knew that's what I get every time I come in there. But, yeah. She over questioning her, and Portia's over trying to tell her like what wines go with what and the acidity, and she done jumped in and shaded Portia talking about something. If you want any information, the only information that I would get from Portia was hookah and Hennessy. I'm like, really? So okay, we doing this. Then she questions Cynthia how many different red wines there are. And Candace like, how many, what kind of wine do you have at your place? And she's like, everybody was like, oh snap, Kenny got her. And she was like, well, I only sell things that what I know about. I was like, it wasn't being a little, funny little friend thing. She was being mad shady towards Cynthia. And Cynthia wasn't getting it. They were saying, she just shaded you. She's like, girl, it's only shade if you perceive it as shade. Or she said something else like that. I was like, no, she was shading you. So in the confessional, the producer, which I was glad they asked, it was like, you was all mad at Kenya from this whole wig situation, but you questioned Cynthia about her knowledge of wine, and she was like, that's not the same thing. She's her good sis, and she knows I was playing, and if she doesn't know that, if she doesn't know about wine, we can teach her. Again, you over here, what's the word I'm looking for? You saying you not being shady, but all around throwing in the shade. Like, if she don't know why wine, I can tell her. Like, I'm like, you defending your shade, but and then at the same time throw a little more shade in there. Like, girl, listen, I was not being shady to her, but if she doesn't know about wine, I can teach her. Cynthia has a whole wine bar, and you over questioning her about her knowledge could be hurtful to her brand. And you was mad that Tanya doggone it showed that you have we wearing wigs sometimes, and you was mad because people gonna be looking at you because you wearing wigs when you have a hair care line. I'm like, stop it. So Portia and Tanya, everybody went shopping, and Portia and Tanya then got her a little bracelet, bought Cynthia a bracelet that wards off negative energy. Now Tanya, hold on. Tanya says that she thought to get her this because Kenya was throwing shade towards her. And Portia in her confessional says Kenya is super sensitive about her hair care line. So why would she test Cynthia's knowledge and let it be known that Cynthia doesn't know anything about wine? Now, I was trying to figure out, was she throwing in shade too? Or was she just stating that you over here making it seem like letting it be known that she doesn't know anything about wine? But Cynthia says that Kenya is going through some things. It's a sensitive moment for her. She's going to give her a pass. I was like, I don't care what sensitive moment that you were going through. I hate that, hurt people. No. We not going to do that. I'm not going to sit here and give you a pass because you got something going on with your man. You can go over here and dig into my company and throw shade at me. That's not how it works, boo-boo. Not at all. It seems like Cynthia has a tendency to do that when it comes to Kenya, and she used to do that with Nene. Like, her friends treat her any type of way, but like, you don't know the real them. They're going through some things, so I'm gonna let them have a pass. No, a real friend will let you know you acting up. I will quick, fast, and in a hurry let my mama know that I'm like, mama, you know you wrong for that. What? You know you wrong. You can't be doing that. If I can tell my mama that without any repercussions, then I can tell my friend that. So Portia and Tanya throw this ruins party. So basically, hash things out. If you got something on your mind and something has been like in your spirit about one of the people in the group, we gonna discuss this. Now I can give it to Nene. We are like an hour, 6 minutes, and some seconds into this program before she finally popped off. Now y'all know Nene. Up until this point, Nene, they was having a good time. She wasn't being messy towards nobody to their face. It was a good time. But she didn't pop off at Kenya because it's anything that Kenya did to her. It is what Kenya did to Cynthia to make Nene pop off. She was like, you was being extra mean and shady towards Cynthia in her wine business. And first, you tried to ruin her. I don't know if she said this in her confessional or was it? I think it was in her confessional. It's like, first, you tried to ruin her engagement, and then today, you over questioning her knowledge a bit about wine. These two get to going back and forth, and then Kenya calls Nene bipolar. And she was like, no, that's why your husband left you, because you bipolar. You ugly inside and out. What did I say? You can't blink your eyes. And then he's like, I ain't got nothing on my eyes to blink. Because me and Portia already had this little cry session and we didn't got over our drama. So I cried my lashes off. So what you talking about? I can't close my eyes. I can't blink. I'm blinking right now, ain't I? Because I ain't got no lashes on. I guess you're trying to say they need to be wearing some extra heavy lashes and the extra heavy mascara and all that stuff. I was like, I don't know. Then she got to talking about Kenya's booty. And talking about some her implants look wrong. I was like, not that they look wrong. Like, really? What happened to her booty? I guess I don't be paying attention. But I have heard on several reviews that her booty be looking lopsided. Like, I guess once you get your booty implants done, you're supposed to lay on your stomach. Because if you lay on your back, everything is going to get mushed in a different way. I think Bonnie Blue said that. Correct me if I'm wrong. But anyways, they get past that. Now Kenya and Tanya, they have their, you know, I apologize for getting this. But Kenya, she's like, she talking about some, she never did get the apology from Tanya. And like, apology about what? She's like, she knows what she did. And I'm like, what did Tanya do? Because Tanya don't be doing, she did bring up that wig situation. But like, that was only because she was over here, you know, coming from Paul. So what did she do? She's still mad about this doggone wig. That's what she's mad about. I'm like, we still talking about this wig? Come on, man. Tanya says she's sorry because, wait a minute. She says she is sorry that she didn't immediately apologize to Kenya about this whole me letting the group know that you wear wigs. But you immediately brought the cookie lady to defame Paul's character. So I was like, nope, not gonna do it. She's like, it's one thing if I'm coming for your business or your brand and I let it be known that you wearing a wig, but you was coming for my household. That's another level that I don't deal with. That's where Tanya was coming from. I think she like kind of sort of apologized. And then I think Nene and Kenya, they got into it like yet again. So I don't know what's happening because I didn't see what's going on next week. Now, if y'all somehow figure out what was going on next week, because it seemed like it went straight from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and then this new show, Family Karma or Karma, something like that, was coming on, and I didn't see previews for next week. But if y'all did, let your girl know. So that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It is free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on. Swim my beautiful face. Puts up a video. You can click on it. You can like it. You can share it with your peoples. And you can come over and be one of my peoples. If you are already a family member of one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. And tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. Now, this is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.